Hey guys, I'm Fitz.
I'm Natasha.
And we are Captivity TV. So, let's talk. First on the list, I wanted to talk about Blac Chyna going on Good Morning America. I think it's Good Morning. Yeah, Good Morning America.
Yeah.
She did an interview with her lawyer. For me personally, I think like she ain't playing no games. She's trying to dig deeper because I mean, her lawyer clearly like trained her. Did you watch the interview? Did you watch some of it?
No.
Her lawyer like trained her what to say. They asked questions, she answered them very well, and like did not incriminate herself at all. Like literally, she was kind of like dancing around shit, but it was very clear, and you know she did not necessarily play the victim card, but she it came across like he did her wrong. They asked about, well, how could you feel this type of way about, you post your own new pictures, so why would you be mad about somebody else posting?
And it was very auditioning.
That part, it was like, well, that's her picture. That's her right.
Yeah.
This is her body, so he has the right.
It's true. Like, yeah, I don't give a damn. I can post a picture every day of the month of July, and if I decide to take the day off on the last day, I'm going to do that. And somebody gonna post my shit? Like, no.
It's nobody's right.
Like, I made the decision to do that shit.
Right.
Fuck y'all. Like, anybody who try to defend it in that way, I looked at them sideways. Mm-hmm. Like, in my head, I'm like, what? That's not even a question.
Right.
And I'm so sorry. Race always is brought into this. But
yeah, go ahead.
If she was a white woman, it would hands down.
Oh.
People would be on her side so easily.
Hands down. And
even if she was a fucking stripper in the past.
With Rob being a white male, they would still be giving that white woman the upper hand. And that's a given fact. I kind of, guys, I have been hard on Blac Chyna in a way. Like, I kind of called her a gold digger. And which I still think she is.
I mean...
But that's what she is.
Like, that's what
she
nobody
does.
take it from Chyna's character. Chyna is who she is.
Right.
She been who she is, and nobody mad about that.
Right.
Like everybody knew who Chyna was except for fucking Rob.
Exactly.
This is what it is.
Exactly.
So yeah, of course Chyna. She's doing what she know how to do.
Right. What Snoop Dogg said? She saw a sucker and she looked at it like, and that's
exactly what you did.
Easiest way to put it. The plain way to put it. So Blac Chyna, I mean, the only thing be careful. The only thing I would say is make sure you're a lawyer. She's not. She got the right lawyer because the way she answered that, I mean, to me, in my opinion, a lawyer's supposed to be like a pit bull. They're supposed to be like, let's not go there. So I think she may be fine. The only thing I was about to say would just be careful. Oh, sorry, sis. The only thing I was about to say, just be careful for Chris, because we know Chris don't play no games. So I don't want the story to flip and then she lose her baby or something end up happening with that. So just make sure you stay lawyered up and stay on your shit, because at the end of the day, they clearly gave you a restraining order and it went through the courts. They granted it to you, and you have in order to get a restraining order, you have to have proof of something. Mm-hmm. So they're not just gonna give you one. A restraining order is not a light thing. Although people do get them pretty often, but you have to go to court to get that. And it has to be reviewed. You gotta have evidence of needing it. So clearly something in the milk ain't clean, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. I just want to jump into Love and Hip Hop really quick. I know we don't do reviews on that, but I do watch the show, kind of, sort of. Since you watch it for sure, every episode. I missed some of them, but I did watch the reunion, the first part, and I did see Rasheeda cry about the whole situation with Mr. Frost.
Dog Cass cried with her ass.
Exactly, and the crazy thing about it is I thought it was fake. But I thought it was a made up thing, because I do feel like their storylines are made up, because you'll see them on Instagram previously all hugged up, but the next thing they're having issues in their marriage on TV. So I just figured it was fake. But now I really don't think that's fake. I really think that baby really is like, I don't know if it's his, but I really think that he really cheated and really was like caught up on the show. And then another part of it why I thought was fake, because what's his name? Frost? What's his real name? What they call him? Her husband, Rasheeda's husband. It's not Frost, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Some shit. Oh wait.
Last name.
Yeah, him. The way he acts so nonchalant about it comes across fake. But maybe that's just his character.
I just don't think he has any remorse for what he's done. Like, I don't think that he's sorry about it or anything. I think it's not that it's not real. It's just that he don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he the only person on stage who saw his wife in pain, like
she
from
was in pain.
emotional
Real
pain,
tears.
and crying, like broke out crying after you, and he the only person on that stage didn't show any remorse, did not tear up until at the end.
Yeah.
He tried to tear up at the end, but it was hella fake. It took all the way to the end, and it still did not one tear fall.
Yeah.
So even his friend, like just somebody who's just friends of the couple,
young Jock,
was young, right? Cried. He didn't have.
I mean, because she was, you could see the pain in Rasheeda's eyes, her voice in her tremble. Like you could tell she didn't want to cry on camera, but she had to. You know, it hurts. My fiance was saying that maybe Frost just doesn't love Rasheeda anymore, and that's why I kind of think that he doesn't. But that's cold because she's a bad broad.
The children,
yeah, but she's a bad bitch. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you do because I want to say one man's trash and another man's treasure. I don't want to say because I want to refer to one man's trash, but I'm saying in a different wording. Like Rasheeda's a bad broad. You know, she's bad, gorgeous, and seems like she has her head on straight. And she's like she's a stand-up woman. Even when they asked about the kid coming around her kid, she was like, "Yeah, that's not the baby's fault." A lot of women ain't like that, and that speaks character right there, like beyond anything else. So
I'm sorry, I would have dipped. Like,
oh yeah, it'd be a divorce.
Like, I really feel this
way.
It'd be a divorce. It's one thing for you to cheat on me, and I don't even condone that. Don't get it twisted.
No.
Not twist my words.
But to have a baby?
It's one thing for you to be out there having unprotected sex.
A baby.
Have a possible, any of that, even if it's not even really his, which I think it is.
Yeah.
But even if it's not even really his, like, it's the fact that it could be.
Yeah.
That's sloppy
just cold
and just
work.
disrespectful.
And then to hide it. Like, that's another thing. You try to hide it and cover it up and all this shit. This baby's a full-blown baby. Yeah. Like, this girl ain't even pregnant no more. This baby's out and there. You know, like, that's just a lot. And that just shows
her on many levels.
Yeah, on national TV
too. She's a woman in love, and still fighting for her.
Yeah, you women are creatures, beautiful creatures. From childbirth to relationship and love, like y'all just are just beautiful creatures. Because as a man, I've been like, deuces. And I know they say you don't know until you get in that situation, but I just think like on that level to where it's like, you know, a child.
And then you're not just humiliating me among my family, you're humiliating me
on national TV
and in front of the whole wide world.
That's what I'm saying, on national TV. On national TV. And I don't know, for me, like I said, the child. Okay, I don't know. I think maybe you can try to work through it. Although the first thing would be for me to leave, but. Because condoms do break, condoms do break. But she should have been the first to know that a baby was there. There's no reason why this baby should be out and delivered and pretty much eating regular food, and she's just finding out. That's cold work. So we should keep your head up, and that's pretty much all I want to say about Love and Hip Hop. Oh well, I guess it's good tie into Love and Hip Hop. Joseline and K.Michelle's beef. Sis says she didn't know anything about it, but I'm gonna break it down really quick. But as much as I do know, and you guys can add on below in the comments if you guys have anything else to add. So I get, you guys know that Joseline has a problem with Mona Scott Young.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Which is the producer, executive producer of the show Love and Hip Hop, saying she didn't get paid or whatever. She went on a Instagram live rant about her. That's why she quit the show or whatever. So Rasheeda, my bad. K.Michelle was at Puff. I guess Mona Scott came out to support her at Puff, which is K.Michelle's restaurant.
Okay.
So they were there having fun, and literally K.Michelle didn't get messy with it because we know from the show her and Joseline seem to be cool. They seem to be friends. So I guess Joseline liked that. Joseline liked that K.Michelle was hanging around Mona Scott or whatever. So Joseline went on Instagram Live and pretty much said, any moms who don't have their kid and their mama have their kid, there ain't no mama. Your mom's the mama. So pretty much I take a shot at K.Michelle because we all know K.Michelle's son lives with her mom because of her career. She doesn't really, not she doesn't have time, but it's just probably a better place, more stable. She's on the road. So K.Michelle is like came back and was like, you crackheaded. You tried to turn my house to a trap house. You went to the bathroom and did coke. Like, she went in on it. I'm just like, damn. And K.Michelle, like, that's the wrong one. She don't poke that, because you poke that tiger, she gonna scratch your ass. Like, we all know that. She don't care who you are. So, Joseline, it's fucked up beef, because I feel like you don't get petty over shit like that, because you gotta realize that Mona Scott Young relationship with K.Michelle is completely different than yours Speaking of Joseline, with Mo Scott Young, like, you know, it's not like it's just a regular friend. This is literally has helped K.Michelle become who she is now. You know, Mo Scott has helped her. So, of course, she's always going to show respect to her. And, you know, she hasn't done anything to her, you know, apparently. So, you know, she's not going to just shoo her out because Joseline's supposedly having issues.
Right.
So, Joseline, you're petty as fuck for that. And I feel like now Joseline's burning bridges. I think we talked about last week how good luck, girl, because I don't think the real...
her career is over.
Yeah,
Your music career already ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like, everything you drop is whack as fuck. Yeah. Like, girl, music is not your thing.
It's not your calling.
Your calling is reality TV. And you might not want to leave the reality show to put your ass
you need to take notes, like, from I Love New York, from New York. That girl. Like, you need to take notes from her because she has turned reality TV into a lifelong career in a way, you know. Clearly she ate enough. She survived from what that was like the earlier on 2000s when Favorite Play was out, and then she didn't reappear until recently. So like clearly she probably had some checks, you know, cool little money, unless she had a side job. But even with that, she still was okay.
She might have made a business out of it, but her
Joseline, good luck, bro. That's all.
Yeah. It's the best, yes.
Yeah, that's all we can say. Good luck to you, because I don't know. And I don't think, like, my fiance was saying, well, you know, what Love and Hip Hop needs Joseline. You know, I'm like, I don't think so.
Nah, that's a strong word.
And then Tommy, because, you know, Tommy's supposed to be leaving, too. I'm like, it's okay, because, honestly, Mo Scott Young, has shown us that she's pretty good with coming up with a show, finding new characters.
That's like Basketball Wives.
Exactly.
They just come and go.
Exactly. Come go. Bye.
Come and go.
Right. What Shani said, thanks for your services. Like,
no, but really, like...
Bullshit. True shit.
You kept it afloat for another year, another season, but we don't need you.
We don't need you anymore. Bye. I mean, look at Malaysia. Like, honestly, Malaysia's barely on the show. Like, it's like, you know, but she just let Malaysia come back and Brady ass is where? Like, you know, like that's what people have to realize. Like, reality TV is all about the next best thing, the next big thing. Like, for instance, Basketball Wives, they bring back Jennifer.
I'm about to say they get rid of they bringing back the old hoes,
recycling
new hoes, like recycling.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Y'all losing y'all spot because y'all can't even keep the show afloat by yourselves no more.
Yeah. So
yeah, I don't know. We got to
Basketball Wives, but whatever. They all reality TV. So you guys make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at
Captivity TV.
Yes, and Instagram as well. It's the same thing.
We need to start. Twitter more.
Yeah, we do. We do need to start tweeting more.
We feel like we need more followers. Y'all need to follow us.
Yeah,
for real.
Come on. Join the Captivity family.
So we'll have people to talk to.
Yeah, come on. Join. All right, guys, we're out of here. Bye.